Hi everyone, this is Rachel from Ray K Books, and today it's going to be a little different. I am currently at ALA Midwinter, which is a book convention, and I know that there are going to be a lot of people going to BEA, which is Book Expo America in New York, and so since I've been to book conventions, this is my third one, I want to give you some tips and tricks, stuff to think about before you go, and stuff you should think about when you're there. So here we go. Now, what publishers are going to do is they're going to put out books that you can just literally take. You just take them. And so it's so easy to just take them without looking at the back or just looking at the cover and saying, I think I'll like that. Because I ended up my first convention with 130 books just because I wanted books. And let me tell you, that was a really bad idea. I only wanted to read like 30 of them, 30, 40 books. So I'm stuck with all these books. What I did was I gave them away to some friends. I gave them to the public library. And even the hospital can take books. If you have too many books or you picked one up that you just don't want, go ahead and donate them because there are so many places that need books. Again, take books that you want, not books that are just there to take. I'm telling you, it's hard because books, you want them. Now I know this one's a little weird, but here's the thing, and so many people bring suitcases, so don't think you're going to be the only one, because what's going to happen is you're going to have bags in the convention room. They provide them for you, but you can only have so many books in your bag, so what you do is you go to your suitcase and you put the books in there and then go back to the convention and get more books. I took pictures of how many suitcases there were at ALA in Chicago, so here they are. Do you see that? Do you see how many suitcases there are? So you're not the only one. That's how you do it. And it's only maybe like $2 per suitcase, so it's not bad at all. After the convention, you go to the post office because the next day you're going to do the same thing and your suitcase is going to get a little full. Publishers don't put all of the books out at once. What they do is they have a schedule. So if you really, really want a book, you can go to the publisher and say, hey, do you have so-and-so and so? And they might say one of two things. They might say, yes, let me get you that copy. Or they might say, I'm sorry, you have to check back. It's really a hit and miss with the publishers. They either give it to you or they say, no, you have to wait. And the bad thing about waiting is you have to be there at the right time. Say you're at Scholastic, like all the way down, and you're looking for a book for HarperCollins, so they put it out, and you're all the way down there and you don't know that it's out, so you miss it. So make sure to go back and forth between all publishers because they'll have different books out. There are always really popular authors at these book conventions, so what you should do is get in line early. Sarah Dessen at ALA had an hour-and-a-half line. Marissa Meyer, why can't I think if it's Meyer or Meyer? I think it's Meyer. Marissa Meyer was an hour and 20 minutes, I think. Get in line about a half an hour early, and I know that's really stupid, but if you want to be the first in line, you got to do that. Some authors you might think are popular might not have a big line, like Simone Elklis. I thought she'd have a huge line, so I was there like 20 minutes early, but it ended up being kind of short. So it really depends, but at ALA Midwinter there's Rainbow Rowell, so I'm guessing she's going to have an hour line, but you never know. I suggest booking your hotel through the convention rate because you're not going to see anything as good on Travelocity or something like that. Hotels can be like $200 a night, but through the convention you can get it $80 to $90 per night. I'm telling you, they have a really good deal. So if you book, then I suggest going to like BEA or ALA or TLA or whatever, their website, because they always say, hey, check out these deals, it's worth it. That being said, please book your hotel way in advance. I am going to TLA, which is Texas Library Association, and I got a hotel for $99 per night, 2 blocks away from the convention. Went to the site a month later to see if I could change it, but everything was sold out. And TLA is in April, and it's January right now. So you gotta book your hotel in advance. Last but not least, I have a story for you. So always ask when you're at the post office, don't go to FedEx because they charge you out the ass. Don't do that. Go to the actual post office. Always say this is media mail because it will be very cheap. I put insurance on it because on my first convention, what happened was somebody, and I kid you not, I have pictures, somebody ripped open my box. Not only that, it was raining. And so the stupid frickin' postman put the rip up on top, so all of my books got soaked. So I was stuck with a box of books that were soaking, and as you know, if there are wet books, it is hard to page through them. And I called the post office and I said, look what you did. And they said, well, do you have insurance? And I said, well, no, I don't have insurance. So they said, oh, we can't do anything about it. We can't give you any money. We can't compensate you. And I said, there are books in there that cannot be replaced. And she said, I'm sorry, but if you don't have insurance, we can't do anything. So again, this is personal preference. You can either get insurance, it's only a few dollars, or you don't. So, but I, from now on, am doing that. That is it. I hope this helped you. If you have any other questions, please leave a comment. I will be happy to tell you anything else you want to know. But I know I'm having a grand old time at ALA, and after ALA, of course, I'm going to do a book haul, and I'm going to give some books away as well to booktubers, so check that out. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day.